Have you seen the big controversy going on in the world of sports right now in the NFL as the Minnesota Vikings have announced their first male cheerleaders, which is something that we've seen over the last few years, a trend really since like 2019, 2020 of the dude appearing on the female cheerleading squad. Here is the dude right here. And we're going to do this here and watch them do their transformations and stuff. So there's that, which is good. Well, there's more here. Let's go ahead and get this here. There's another video of the team announcing that Blaze Sheik and Louis Kahn. Do you think Blaze Sheik? That's it. That's their real name.
Sounds
Blaze.
like an anime name.
It's me, Blaze. Everybody. Anyways, here. Wait. Where are the boys? Let's see. Oh no. I don't know. I heard they're throwing a fit, as you'd expect. There we are. Here are the boys in the Minnesota Vikings setup over here. Let's just get y'all's thoughts on this first before we come to me, because I have something that I don't know. Let's see what you guys have to say about this.
Well, real fast, I can actually also combine this with Canada. I had heard from someone that I know from Canada that they had said that, Blabs, this is just going to our conversation about whether or not we should take Canada or not. I remember we had that conversation of whether or not they would be an ally to our movement or not. And this individual said that most men would probably enjoy the male cheerleaders more. That was an actual quote.
Who the hell said that?
What?
Yeah, someone from our
Was it a gay
movement.
guy?
No. Yeah, just someone from Canada. It's an actual quote. So
Name. We got
I'm not naming their name. I'll show you after the show.
Like a YouTuber said that? Like
No.
publicly? Oh.
So can I? Okay, I'm gonna have an unpopular opinion on this.
Okay.
I don't care if there's guys in the cheerleading thing, right? I don't care. Guy cheerleaders have been a thing for a long time, right? What I think is silly is the guys acting like women, right? When this is not this here, like you want women doing sexy walk. You don't want flamboyant guy with his arms strewed back here doing sexy walk, right? That's the issue right here. Is like, you want guys on your cheerleading squad? Awesome. I just don't think they should be doing the same dances, right? And like the idea of these dances is they're out there doing this. I don't think the guys should be doing that, right? If you want to be a base of your big pyramid or whatever, okay, right? I don't mind that. You go to college, you find boys in the cheerleading side. That's totally fine.
Yeah, because they're lifting the girls up. They're doing like the big heavy lifting shit. It's pretty masculine because they're throwing the chicks up in the air and stuff. I totally agree with what you're saying, by the way. Okay, but on the plus side, they actually acknowledge that they're dudes. They're wearing shorts instead of wearing the little skirts, and they're not pretending to be women in the sense of like, I'm a woman, like a trans. At least we know that these guys are actually saying, I'm a dude, but I'm just super flamboyant. So that's the plus side of it. I totally disagree with the whole, I think guys should totally like seeing guys dance like this. That just sounds like a gay guy saying that, to be honest, but to each their own, whatever.
No, look at, this is not a male movement.
They're very feminine, but at least they know that they're dudes. That's the plus side of the matter, right? It could be worse. It's like, I'm a dude, pretend to be a woman, and now I am a woman. Get out, I'm taking your space, At least it's not that bad, because it could be worse.
This right here, this movement, right, that he's about to do here, this was choreographed by a woman.
Yep, of course.
That is not no dude should be doing a hair flip like that, right? Unless you're fucking Fabio and you're jacked as shit, right? And then Fabio would be the base of a pyramid, right? If you're gonna have dudes on your squad, use them for what they're there for,
Yeah,
right?
lift
Which is
the chicks
strength,
up.
right? Toss them in the air, do whatever, right? Mally over here says, to be fair, he's not pretending to be a woman, so I really don't care. Like here's kind of the other video, and that's the other thing, right? Like if you're gonna do this, don't make them like the focal point.
Yeah, the
Like-
fact that he's in the middle is pretty stupid.
Apparently, I saw also that they're like one of them's the squad captain. Like, really? You're gonna you want the dude to be the captain over all these women? You know?
Yeah, but see, I think you're all missing the point of that. This is the whose account is this? Is this the official account of the team?
Yeah, these are official.
Right,
You would
so
not get official videos.
That's what I would argue is the bigger topic here, is that that's their front-facing ad to you. This is them saying, so like, to be very clear, I really don't care about any of you want all male cheerleaders, whatever. I actually really truly don't give a shit. But for people who love football, I can't imagine that what they want to see and what they want to pay for and what they want to be advertised is a bunch of men dancing in very female type, movements, etc., and having that kind of a sexy kind of vibe to it. So just be clear, that is what is being marketed right now. So when you're talking about a culture change, look at the culture that they're putting it down. They're not showing big, strong football players hitting each other. They're glorifying this, for better or worse, for whatever your opinion is. That's the front-facing image. That's what I see as the topic here.
You're right.
That's kind of along the lines of what I was going to say too. Is like, what's the target audience? So like, what's the point of it? Like, what are they trying to achieve by it? Does it get them to what the purpose is of the cheerleaders, right?
I saw this as well. I don't know if you guys knew this, but back in 2023, the Carolina Panthers had a male cheerleader as well, but it was positioned in another situation here. This is a thing that's been going on.
It sure is
and
a
just
thing.
to kind of put this, yeah. Well, it gives a new meaning to tuck rule. Am I right? Let's go. Hey, bada boom, hey. But like, this is not a woman's body. I hate to breathe the bearer of bad news to all the dudes out there that want to be women, right? It's not, and this is just going to continue as, like I said, you want to have women on your cheerleading squad, don't care, right? Just or you want to have men. Yeah. Like, but if you want to have men on, that's fine. Do it. That's great, right? Just use them appropriately. Use them for their literal strengths over women. And please, for the love of God, don't have them twerking on, like, to your predominantly male audience. Like, Blab, see if you can find what percentage of NFL viewers are male. Just curious, because I'm going to say it's probably pretty skewed in the male
So,
demographics.
according to AI overview, approximately 53% to 60.7% of NFL viewers in the USA are male.
Okay, that says 60% viewers, right? That I don't necessarily buy that stat. That's like saying that 50% of gamers are female, when in reality it's like 80%. Like 80% of that 50% is playing, a mobile game, right? I think that's a skewed number for advertisers, and we see this all the time. But
well, there's another one I found. Level of interest in NFL in the United States as of January 2025 by gender. And it seems to be mostly male, but kind of close. I don't think this is right, though. It's from Statista.com.
yeah, I think these are.
I think it'd be pretty hard to find these numbers.
Well, it's all propagated by the league, right?
Yeah.
By the way, all advertisers, that's like us saying, like, I know that 94% of our audience is male, right? But that's like me going, hey, just so you know, our audience is 50-50 male to female advertisers. Come soak it up. Like, I'm not going to skew that line of bullshit. I don't know. Like I said, just going back to this screenshot here, right? Like this video, like these are not, like, that's not attractive to anybody. Like, Blabs as a woman, Leaflet as a woman. When you see this, are you like, yeah, go Vikings?
No, it just means the dude can dance better than me, and I'm not sure if that's like the greatest thing. You know? It's like, oh, cool, you can dance sexier than I can, but you're a guy.
Did you know in Japan, like the traditional cheerleading is actually dudes?
No, I didn't.
It is, yeah, and
But
they're
they
like
don't
really
dress-
badass.
Do they? But they don't dance like this, right?
No,
It's like,
they
yeah, exactly. That's
they're like
different.
very masculine. It's actually like macho cheerleading, basically.
Yeah.
How long until the how long until dildos are thrown at the Minnesota Vikings
They're gonna have to put up
cheerleaders?
nets,
Yeah.
even
Like
with even bigger holes.
those yes, those suicide nets that are in Japan. Like they got to put those up around the
No,
stadium
they
because
put
all the
nets up.
dills.
You didn't know about the nets thing for the
Oh,
dildos being thrown into the WNBA? They had to put up nets.
No,
They made
no,
like
no,
a
that
rule
was
now where they
fake.
have
It
to
was
have
fake.
these giant. It was a fake.
Yeah. So there's a
I thought it was real.
I thought it was real.
No. There's a wonderful account called NBA Sintel, and it puts up all the. It's like tons of memes and stuff, and I
Really?
think that's where you saw it from. Yeah. So
Like it was
it
the
got-
internet.
yeah, the internet popped off for
It
sure.
always pops off. Yeah. I thought the holes
Yes,
were too
here we
big,
go.
so I was like, "What's the point?"
here it is right here. You can see this stupid craze is so disgustingly misogynist. And this is Pierce Morgan over here. All 13 WNBA teams are now required to install safety nets to protect against dildo throwing incidents.
The thing
So
is,
this
it's actually believable, though, right? Like, it's actually a believable news piece. Like, I feel like it is.
Yeah, see, it's a parody account, and it's awesome, by the way. Like, this is a phenomenal account. It's really, really funny. The one other funny thing is, like, this is in a, I guess this is in a real arena here, but like, it's just number one, they don't play in arenas this big, the WNBA, so there's definitely something to that. But yeah, NBA Centel is a brilliant account for sure. So
I thought they play in the same arenas. The same.
no,
They don't.
no, only when Caitlin Clark comes through.
They don't like share it with the men's team, like the stadium. They have like a different stadium for WNBA.
Yeah.
I didn't even know.
So the Dallas team, the Mavericks play in an arena that houses about 20,000 people, right? The Dallas Mavericks, and the women's team plays in an arena that houses about 3,000. So they play in like a college arena. So
I see.
yeah. And Kate, like when Caitlin Clark comes through town, that's when they rent out the other arena, right? For those games and those games only.
Like, actually?
Yes.
And she's
wow.
out injured now, I think, right? There's like rumor that all the injuries started to pile up potentially.
Yep. Her getting her ass kicked by everybody. And it's nuts. Do you know that if you subscribe right here, you probably won't lose all your hair?